Yeah, okay, I had you at yeah. Okay, what it is going to be about the Leaf, okay? 130,000 miles on this Leaf. Now, this one had a replaced battery pack done under warranty. This is a 2016, by the way. Done under warranty at about, I'd say, 60,000 miles. So, we still got some good distance out of this pack. Again, we never done the brakes on this car. Now, I'm just gonna go inside, get out of the heat. The big thing that I've been experiencing is, yes, my battery is degrading. So I drive around a lot right now for my day job, and what's happening is the guessometer, and I'll try to show a quick picture of what the meters look like. The miles, it'd say, oh, it's 140 miles or something like that, or it's in the capacity bars on the right hand side are still showing good, perfect. It's not accurate, really, for some reason. So I will charge it to 100%, and I will drive like it's no problem, and I'm going, still smart, 69 on the freeway, that kind of thing. Surface streets, still really efficient. But when I get to about like 60%, for sure at like 55%, 50%, it's all like boo, boo, boo. It'll go boo, 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 down to like 10%, 15%. And I've only got like 20 miles left on the car, and then if I drive slow, it goes boop, 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 back up, and then so it just keeps on ping-ponging like that. Yeah. So then I've definitely maxed it out and still driven around on surface streets. So instead of what I used to get, probably close to 140 miles on a charge, and I used to take this car to LA and back, it's like 60 miles on a charge now. So I'm having to, I still drive around a lot for work. So I'm in San Diego. I'll go all the way down to National City. I visit some facilities down there, and then on my way back up, I got to hit a quick charger and just zap it, and to get all the way back up to Escondido where I live. It's still a great car. I have talked to, there is a place in San Marcos. It's horrible of me. I'm going to forget the name of it right now, that does do rebuild packs. I'll try to do some more research, and I'll try to put the logo up here if I have time. But they were really knowledgeable, not good at the sales thing, because they were just like, yeah, I mean, we could rebuild a couple cells probably for like $3,000, but in a year they were pretty much promising that in a year and a half that I might see degradation very quickly again. I don't know. I mean, usually want to try to, have a better, but they're telling the truth, I guess. Now, I have thought about, I talked to, luckily I still have some really good connections because I worked at Nissan for 14 years, replacing like baseline costs at employee pricing. The pack is only like, well, I looked it up with the parts guy, like for a 40 kilowatt hour pack, this would take a 40 kilowatt hour pack, about $3,000, $3,500, and blah, 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 the labor. So like on employee pricing, now not everybody's gonna get this, by about like $5-ish grand, probably for somebody who's just walking off the street. It's gonna be minimum when you just, or you have one of these rebuild shops do a whole new pack, probably like $7 to $8,000. Now to me, that, like, if I can get it done down the road, possibly for $5,000, the suspension on this car, and not too much. I mean, I've got some dents and dings. I've kind of abused it, but that's pretty much to me like a brand new car. If I did a $5,000, you can't go get a reliable car for $5,000. So whatever happens to this car, it's a big experiment for me. I've had it since, God, 2019 now, close to it. It's only $2,000 left to be paid off of my little $250 payments. And I've driven the hell out of this car as far as consumption and being able to charge it for free most of the time at the dealership and at my house and at different charging stations. It's paid for itself a couple times over. Yeah. But long story short, yes, I'm seeing the boop, 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 boop. It's still drivable. I can still get a solid like 60 miles out of the charge. It's been doing this for about probably 2 months now. So this is now a documentation, the beginning of August 2025. I'm getting 60 miles out of a charge. We'll see how long it lasts. And if I just, bite the bullet and pay $3,000 to have them rebuild some cells, and then I would, that might be an option, or I pay close to $5,000 and just have a whole new battery pack. And then I'd be pretty confident that I could probably get, another, minimum, I'd say 80 to 100,000 miles out of another pack, possibly. I'd say, yeah, I've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 80,000 miles out of my new pack. Yeah, okay. There's my lowdown on my Nissan Leaf, what I've been going through with a rebuilt pack 2016. Message me in the comments below. I do have a lot of electric car videos. I know it's just a little tangent. I'll be hitting a Star Wars video tomorrow. By the way, I can't believe they're doing the Billionaires Boys Club. I was an actor in a CNN documentary, true crime documentary. It's going to air again. I'm hoping they do the death sequence that I was in, Ron Levin, at the end of the video. It'll be this Sunday, showing up at 7 o'clock and 10 o'clock on CNN. Check it out. I'll see you on the next video. Peace out.